pledge your allegiance.
Town.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
With 6 miles, runway 6 right, on.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
The Major Arena Soccer League is proud to welcome you to MASL Soccer on MASL TV tonight. From the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, it's the Dallas Sidekicks playing host to the Tacoma Stars. As we enter into the final 3 weeks of the regular season, the playoff races continue to come into focus. As we are underway here from Dallas, it's a 3-team race for that coveted 8th and final playoff spot. And early on, a shot from Briscoe catches the post. We'll play on scoreless, but a good look for Briscoe on the half volley as he fires it just wide. Stars continue on the attack. Top of the arc, save for Gamboa. Rebound sent wide. Back outside. Sidekicks scrambling early. We'll talk about the playoff race as soon as we slow down here in a quick start. Tacoma and Dallas. It's a 3-team race for that 8th and final playoff spot. The St. Louis Ambush, the Tacoma Stars, the Dallas Sidekicks. The lob into the box, but unable to corral it. Jamel Cox and Baliat has it for the Sidekicks and sends it clear. The Ambush moved into that 8th and final playoff spot with a big win last night, a 13-6 win over the Milwaukee Wave in St. Louis. They leapfrog Tacoma and move into that A spot. Shot through traffic from Cox, and Gamboa got a hand on it. Couple of shots early, some relentless pressure from the Stars early. With that win, the Ambush with 21 points move into that 8th playoff spot. But the Stars, Romero plays it off the boards to himself. First goal in a Stars uniform for former sidekick Yahir Romero, as he gets an assist on his own goal, going off the board to himself and then sending it just under the crossbar to get the Stars on the board in the early going. 10th goal on the season for Yahir Romero in familiar surroundings as he returns to Dallas. He was traded on February 27th. From the Sidekicks to the Stars. And in his second game in a Stars uniform, picks up his first goal. A sensational effort and a 1-0 lead for the Stars. The Stars with a win tonight can get themselves back into that 8th playoff spot. and go back in front of the ambush. The Sidekicks, for their part, still in it. Most certainly at 18 points. They're 3 points behind the ambush, but a chance here to leapfrog both. At least they'll go past the Stars and pull even with the ambush. So it's not over for the Sidekicks here in 2025. They do have a path to the playoffs. Hard shot from the wing. Hernandez with the block. Oscar Romero plays it off the boards. The brothers Romero now in opposing uniforms. As you hear Romero comes back to Dallas in a Stars uniform. And already has the early goal. 1-0. We're just underway. So there's the playoff picture for you. 3 teams in a battle for that 8th playoff spot, and likely a matchup in the playoffs with the Chihuahua Savage in the careful what you wish for category. But certainly for all 3 of these teams, better to make the playoffs than to not make the playoffs. So they battle down the stretch with that 1 spot still available. A lot on the line here tonight. Centering pass broken up as Rodriguez gets in there, pries it free. Flavio Guzman in transition, threads it through. It's on the wing. But Caceres, they're cutting down the angle for the Stars. And the Sidekicks will set up as Felipe De Souza will bring it back out. Early going from Dallas in a 1-0 lead. Lovegrove, early touch, tries to put it on the left foot. Jamel Cox defensively able to poke it free. Stars have it. Sent clear for Pereira, the 2-time MVP. Pereira, 237 career goals in the MASL. He leads the Stars this season with 15 goals. Hernandez with a drive and a save for Birueta. Couple of changes in goal tonight for both teams. Chris Toth, the usual starter for the Stars, not in goal tonight as they go with Luis Beretta. Beretta, for his part, sees his first action since February 8th. But in that game, Beretta was excellent in goal, coming up with 11 saves, a percentage of .846 in a tough 4-3 loss at home to the Milwaukee Wave. But certainly, Beretta acquitted himself well. So he gets the call here tonight as a rare game off for Chris Toth, who leads the MASL in saves for the Stars. Meanwhile, it's Juan Gamboa in goal for the 2nd consecutive game for the Sidekicks. Gamboa went back on March 8th, just a couple of days ago. A Saturday night win at Texas against the Outlaws, a 9-6 win for the Sidekicks, and Gamboa was strong himself, 13 saves in the win. So they go back to Gamboa and a whistle. Got a Stars player down on the far side. And they'll sort it out. Looks like we're going to have a restart for Tacoma. Stars come in having dropped their last 2. They're on the road for the first time in better than a month, having completed a 7-game homestand in which they went 4-3. But they take to the road here tonight. They'll continue the trip on Wednesday night at Texas. Pereira takes a little off. The shot on the line, the save for Gamboa. They battle on the far side. Pereira tries to play it off the boards. Sent free for the Sidekicks, who will look for a quick counter. Hard drive, no numbers in from the left. Caceres gets the block on Romero. That one squirts through. Sidekicks will keep it. Romero tries to get it on the right foot, can't do it. Now Pereira will control. Long pass, Pereira can't handle it. Still free at midfield. Cox will send it out. And Correa had a big play in the 4th quarter in the loss to Empire in the Stars' last game, with the Stars down 2-7-5. In that one, Correa came up with a big steal. Ended up setting up Caceres for a goal to pull the Stars within one at 7-6. It would end there as the Strikers held them off for the win. Through, and again off the board, and a goal. That's a great through ball as it ends up with Felipe Souza. See if we have the replay, but this starts, and watch it. Well, that's just the tail end as, let's correct that very quickly. That was Roman Torres getting through behind the Sidekicks defense on a tremendous pass. Yeah, it came from Nick Pereira. Not surprisingly, we talked about the goals for Pereira. Also leads the Stars with 14 assists. And threads it through, finding Roman Torres. Fast start for the Stars. That's exactly what they're looking for. And the 2-0 lead. Stars without a win on the road this season. They're 0-6-2. Meanwhile, Dallas even up at home at 4-4. 6-14 overall. So this would be a welcome time for the first road win. Long pass looking for Pereira Hernandez right there. Stars able to keep it in. Pereira chips into the box. It's still loose. Half volley sent clear by the Sidekicks. Nick Pereira in his 11th season. Coming off a big performance in the loss against Empire. We'll have a top-of-the-arc restart. Pereira with 4 points, a goal and 3 assists. Onto the wing, off the board in the middle. Shot doesn't get through. Back outside, Cox will rip from left of the arc. Sent wide. Sidekicks content to play it out. Back to Barretta. Barretta plays it to the top of the arc. Sidekicks there, but can't control it. Nani Mendoza looking to put it on the right foot. No lane, back outside. Jamel Cox returned to the lineup after a lengthy absence against Empire in the last game. Saw significant action. Back out there in the early going here tonight. A scrum along the board, still battling. Now to Moises Hernandez. Hernandez in the box, has that one poked free by Ferreira. A steal for the Stars and a chance. Looking to extend on the 2-0 lead. Michael Ramos. Bali out with the pressure, but Ramos able to maintain control. Back outside, Corey Keats. Keats also returns to the lineup, having missed the last 7. So the Stars getting a couple of players back in the fold. Long pass into the Sidekick zone. Kept in. Right of the box. Cox can't maintain control. The Sidekicks will clear it out. Kai Briscoe, who scored in each of the last 2 games for the Stars, has that one poked free. Early going, time of possession absolutely dominated by the Stars. En route to the 2-0 lead, loose ball off the boards, Gamboa there quickly. Hernandez directing traffic. Sidekicks in a hole early. Willie Spur off to Romero. Romero not on the same page on the entry pass, but the Stars keep it. No call as Lovegrove will play it across to Hernandez. I was looking for Tyler John, was Romero. Sidekicks happy to take advantage. 5:24 remaining in the opening period. Step aside, timeout from Dallas, 2-0 Tacoma on MASL TV.
Please 6 call, Roman 6 right, we don't.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
So far tonight, it's been the former Sidekicks that have bedeviled the Sidekicks. Saw the early goal from Yahir Romero off the recent trade to Tacoma, but the other goal, Roman Torres, in addition to his lengthy stint with the Seattle Sounders, Torres, a 7-game stretch with Dallas back in 2023. So a couple of players familiar with the event center. Shot from the right, the rebound, and Gamboa with a couple of big saves to keep it at 2-0, denying Pereira. Long pass looking for Baliat. But that ball won by Keats, who will play it back. The whistle will come in. Baliat going to commit the foul, and Baliat continues among the leaders in fouls on the season. 45 with that one, though, to Baliat's credit, as you look at the stats, just the one blue card on the season. So Baliat brings certainly a physical presence on that front line. But that, no doubt, his job with the Sidekicks, among other things. Baliat returns to the lineup, having missed a couple of games earlier in February. He's been back for the last 3 just in time to replace another experienced young player on the Sidekicks, Blas Perez, who had stepped in alongside Jamie Lovegrove, really keying this offense, missing his 4th consecutive game here tonight. But just as they lose Perez, playing for the Sidekicks at the tender age of 44 this month, they get back 33-year-old rookie David Baliat. Lovegrove with a drive into the box, played out to the corner, around the boards, but Barretta there, just beating Rivas to the spot. Yeah, the word we get is that Toth playing for United States National Beach Soccer in action tonight, so not available, and Barretta gets the call. Kai Briscoe off the boards, looking for Cox. Chase Hansen off the bench for the Stars. On that back line, Valadez saw in the picture just briefly, on for the Sidekicks. Late stages, opening period. Tacoma mentioned the 7-game homestand. The other thing notable about the length of the homestand, other than the length of the homestand, all 7 games, relatively tight contests. None of the games decided by more than 4 goals and 6 of the 7 by 3 or less. So the Stars, through a long stretch of tight games, will that potentially serve them tonight? Hernandez able to head it clear away from Romero, who will get it back. Across to Caceres. They'll clear out on the right side. Ramos into the box. And the redirect, I believe, just over the crossbar. He was looking for Tyler John in the box. Touch pass inside. Gamboa with a big block. Able to punch it free. Gamboa with a big save to keep it at 2-0. Another good look for the Stars. They will keep it. Looking for the near post. Ramos with the drive. This time eschews the pass. Does it himself. Just inside that near post for Ramos, and a 3-0 lead for Tacoma. Well, they cleared out that right side again. And that gives Michael Ramos a lot of room to find an angle. And he does for his 13th goal on the season. A 3-0 lead for Tacoma as Ramos drills it past Gamboa. And now the Sidekicks badly need something near giveaway for Escalera, who will play it back. Lovegrove switching the attack off the boards. It's loose in the box, played back outside. Silva can't keep it in. Counter opportunity developing on the wing to Cox. Cox with the centering pass, and the shot just off the post once again. Great look, but another giveaway for the Sidekicks. In the zone, kept in. Boy, oh boy. Just that close to 4-0. I think you have to be very impressed with the Stars here in this first quarter. The passing has been outstanding. Pereira trying to play it off the boards. Kept in. Spur on the side. Romero in from the right. Gamboa might have got a piece. Final minute, first period. All Tacoma. Caceres back on the attack. Gets it back from Romero. Romero faces up. Pereira maintains possession. Caceres on that near side. Can't find a lane, but poked away. Kept in. Pereira on the wing. Back outside. Corner to Romero. Bali out with a good challenge. It's loose. In the box. Sidekicks have it. Down to 10 seconds. Still got time for a drive. Looking for the counter. And through in on Beretta. Shot off the board. Sent wide. Baliot had a great look. Best chance of the first quarter for the Sidekicks. But they cannot convert, and through one. Tacoma on top, 3-0. You're watching MASL Soccer, brought to you by Miter. Miter is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League. Established in 1817, Miter is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at miter.com.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Hailstorms can cause devastating damage to your home. But what if you could protect it with the best? Introducing Total Storm Solutions, installers of the hail-proof roofing system. Not only will you shield your home from costly future damage, but you'll also increase its value and save on your insurance premiums. Total Storm Solutions is proud to sponsor your Dallas Sidekicks and offer free shingle upgrades when you mention this ad. Protect your home today. Visit TotalStormSolutions.com to learn more.
Well, if you're a Stars fan, it is hard to imagine how that first period could have gone any better. In addition to the 3-0 lead, the domination in time of possession led to a shots advantage of 12-3 in favor of the Stars. And they completely controlled the action. In quarter number one, Sidekicks will look to turn it around as we get started for the second quarter. MASL Soccer brought to you by Green Drop. Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drop's recovery products are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles. Learn more or try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. Well, for the Sidekicks to turn it around, it's going to start with freeing up that man, Jamie Lovegrove, leading scorer for the Sidekicks far and away. Lovegrove has scored in every game this season, having an outstanding season. 36 points in 18 games. He had a goal and an assist. Had 2 goals and 4 assists in the recent win at Texas, a 9-6 win on Saturday night that kept the Sidekicks season alive for all intents and purposes in terms of battling for that final playoff spot. Interesting, that number kind of leaps out at you for Jamie Lovegrove, even in his stellar career, 6 points in a contest. Taking a look at the stats for Lovegrove, and the game logs go back to 2019. And that was the most that Lovegrove has had since 2019. And you suspect that even in his stellar career, that the 6 points in that win was a career high for Jamie Lovegrove. And it came at a big moment. As they say, the Sidekicks in 10th place right now and still with a shot at the postseason. But they needed that win on Saturday, and they need one here tonight in all likelihood. Baliot had the steal, but the whistle comes in. It'll go back to Tacoma. 13:52 remaining in the first half. Stars on top, 3-0. First in the Texas swing for Tacoma. Wednesday night, they're in Texas to take on the Outlaws. Romero outside, and the Stars playing with an awful lot of confidence, comfort right now. See the Sidekicks amping up some pressure. And they poke it loose along the boards. Kept in by Roman Torres. Torres with that goal in the first period. Ramos, who also scored, looking for a lane. Soft shot near post. The save for Gamboa in the corner. Valadez still battling, but Keats able to play it back to Hansen. And the difference early, among other things, is the pressure has been very effective. John able to get inside position, looking to get it on the left foot. Back to the left, and a shot to goal! What a tremendous individual effort from Tyler John. Not to be denied. Pushes the lead to 4-0. And for John, what a quantum leap forward he has taken this season. As a defender, that his 13th goal on the year. His previous career high, I should say, the previous season, he scored just 3 goals. So all of a sudden, Tyler John on that back line has become not just more of an offensive presence, he's become one of the primary attackers. Loose ball, the chip, and the save for Beretta, denying Teixeira. Teixeira just for a moment had a look. Lovegrove trying to play it off the boards, partially blocked. Half volley, not out. Shot from the top of the arc is wide. So John continues his ascent as a premier goal scorer. He's got 13. Back to Teixeira to his right. Taken down from behind. The pressure coming from Correa. This is going to be a foul in the box. I believe we're going to have a penalty shot here. And it's going to give an opportunity for David Teixeira. Teixeira returned to the lineup in the win at Texas after missing the previous 6. And Teixeira, who scored in the win, doesn't have a lot of game experience. He's played just 12 games in his brief career. But with that goal, he now has 9 goals in that stretch. So he has been a reliable goal scorer. We'll have a restart in the box. Lovegrove will line up to take it. A golden opportunity for the Sidekicks to get themselves on track in this one. Down 4-0. They'll set up the wall on that right side. And a drive from Lovegrove inside the post. The point streak continues for Jamie Lovegrove. And it gets the Sidekicks on the board 4-1. Lovegrove has scored in every game this season. That his 20th goal on the season. 137th in his stellar career in the MASL. Sidekicks on the board, still trail at 4-1. But it starts with 1. Cox looking for a call. And it is going to go on Valadez. So just that quickly, the Stars with the chance to restart just outside the Dallas zone. Pereira. He'll rip from outside the line. Gamboa with the save. The shot was online. Silva in the corner for Dallas. That's a big save, even from outside that yellow line. I briefly mentioned the pressure earlier, and you see the Sidekicks just trying to get it out of their zone and transition to any kind of an attack. But over and over, early in this one, the Stars are able to pressure through the neutral zone and win the ball back. Sidekicks having trouble just getting to the offensive zone. Lovegrove quickly off the bench and back on for the Sidekicks, who trail at 4-1. Lovegrove into the Star zone. D'Souza trying to spin left, but the defense there. Meanwhile, D'Souza is still down. Now manages to get himself up. He will head off. Stars have it back. Manny Mendoza, who appeared briefly in the first period. Felipe Souza on for the Stars as well. Felipe Souza had a great look in the first period, but just missed on his shot in the Dallas box. Long pass. Baliot battling with Hansen on the run. Beretta out and able to win it just enough. That's a great read from Beretta. Shot from Souza. The save for Gamboa. Hernandez on all fours, trying to keep it. Sent out by the Sidekicks. Correa gets it back, looking to cross, nobody home. Back outside with Jamel Cox. Getting it back, shot off the left foot, up and over the bar for Cox. Sidekicks content just to play it out. Kai Briscoe back on. Working against Valadez, but Valadez with inside position. Down he goes. Whistle comes in. Foul going to go on Briscoe. Sidekicks will restart. Valadez up. Fans, remember, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Check it out at MASLsoccer.com. Moises Hernandez on for the Sidekicks. Oscar Romero will play it across. Gamboa. Long pass looking for Lovegrove. Broken up, but the Sidekicks get it back. Hernandez. That one squirts through, Teixeira in the corner looking for the centering ball. But Beretta there. Well, you're not going to see a ton of action with Chris Toth on the depth chart in front of you. Again, Beretta, after better than a month, not seeing action, has been solid here through the first period plus with a 4-1 lead. Long pass. Sidekicks in the zone. Lovegrove working against Romero. Wants it back on the give and go. Briscoe able to just get a foot in. Counter. The heel pass, the shot from Romero just wide. Cleared out by John. Stars will shuffle in a couple of new players. Midway through the second. Top of the arc. Looking for the give and go. That's well diagnosed by the Sidekicks. Hernandez ends up with it. Gamboa will launch for the open field. Baliot working against Caceres on the left foot. Shot wide. Lovegrove trying to keep it in and does. Just right of the arc. Shot blocked out front. Ramos in traffic. They'll play into space. John off the boards. Stars can set up, switching the attack, looking for Caceres. Jamel Cox up top. Pereira back on. Leaves it for Cox. Escalera with the poke check, couldn't get it. Centering pass, Hernandez, and you see Hernandez right there on Pereira, and you have got to believe that for Terry Woodbury, there is some recognition and a mark with Hernandez, who almost assuredly is locating Pereira when the Stars are on the attack. Hernandez in his 11th year. Outstanding defender for the Sidekicks. Romero for Lovegrove. At the top, turnaround shot and a save for Beretta. Romero's shot was online. Well, if nothing else, it would seem as though the Sidekicks have shored up defensively here in this second period. Valadez nearly had the steal on Romero. Foul called. Brief exchange for the teammates there, former teammates. You hear Romero and Valadez. Whistle and a foul. Souza goes down. Felipe Silva picks up the foul. Mentioned the Sidekicks being more solid defensively here in the second period. The shots on goal in the second period, just 3 apiece, after complete domination for the Stars in the first period. The score is still 4-1. A tie up near midfield. Foul called. Another Sidekick foul. Keats will restart. Felipe De Souza picking up the foul. Ramos. Switches the attack. Souza. An elbow from Silva, no call. As Souza goes down, they'll continue to play on the near side. It's getting just a little chippy down there. Physicality picking up. Definitely some contact on Silva. Working against Souza. And I think that brought the response from TACOMA. Foul committed. Sidekicks want to work quickly, looking for a through ball of their own. They have the steal, shot off the post. Flavio Guzman just that close. Souza comes in from behind, has the steal. Looking for transition on Hernandez. And he will peel it back out. Lovegrove plays it back. Sidekicks have it back. 4:20 and counting remaining in the first half. Guzman. A great look. And that wasn't just off the post. That was the inside of the post. Baliat working against Torres, and Beretta over there to smother it. Rivas trying to dig that one out, picks up the foul. So it'll go back to TACOMA. Stars looking to work at the length of the field. John on a hard drive into the corner. Hernandez right there. Valadez able to poke and free. It ends up with Hernandez. Now a steal, a chance, and a little shot just under Gamboa from Jamail Cox. The giveaway for the Sidekicks in their own zone, and TACOMA pushes the lead to 5-1. I use the term giveaway, but that doesn't quite give all the credit to TACOMA that should be given. Timeout from Dallas. TACOMA on top, 5-1. The pressure yields results again. Stars on top on MASL TV.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play. The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement. Because this season, the action is non-stop.
Fans beyond the games, you can follow the MASL all week long, starting with 10 for 10. Take 10. That's all the time you'll need for Eric Bergerud to take you inside the game and get to know some of the big stars advancing the sport on and off the field. 10 for 10 airs weekly on MASL TV. And don't forget MASL Monday. Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and on CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bastavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. Transition opportunity. Gamboa with the big save. Cox looking for two in short order. Denied by Gamboa. Sidekicks continue to struggle with the Stars defense. Lovegrove chips it into the zone. The half volley just under the crossbar. D'Souza from just left of the arc, a sensational goal. For D'Souza, playing just his third game in a Sidekicks uniform, that's his third goal. Scored in each game in which he has appeared. Playing in his fifth season. Felipe D'Souza had 17 goals back in 2021. But the return and a big goal there. That pulls the Sidekicks back within 3 at 5-2. Valadez with the pressure, has the steal. Looking to get it back. It's along that far wall. He'll get it to Hernandez. 2:35 and counting remaining in the first half. Sidekicks picking up some momentum on the huge goal from D'Souza. 5-2. Hernandez. Pass for Valadez. Gets through to Baliot. Trying to leave it for Valadez, but just offline. Sidekicks had it momentarily. But the steal for Romero. Brief stoppage. We're going to have a restart. Both teams looking in to shuffle in new players. Under 2 minutes to go. Stars have it back. Pereira at the top. That Pereira is so good using that big frame. Better than 6 feet. And you can see how much trouble that is often for defenders who are undersized against Pereira, and that strength. And the ball control so key. You're just not getting that ball away too easily. Played along the near side. I should say Felipe Silva battling Ramos. Ramos wants a call, not going to get it. Now the whistle comes in on the pass to Guzman. This no doubt going to go against the Stars. We'll have a restart. 1:15 remaining. Ramos still pleading his case. And they're going to send him off. So Ramos still hot as he heads to the box. And a chance for the Sidekicks as they'll go on the power play. 1:15 remaining in the first half. Shot off the boards. Nobody home. Shot from outside, up and over the glass. Still some danger for the Sidekicks. Stars do have 3 shorthanded goals on the season, 2 of which have come from Tyler John. And we've seen the Stars get into transition and counter effectively here tonight already. Pereira leaves the pass on the wing, looking to cross, still keeping it is Mendoza. And the Stars able to kill some time off the clock. We're under a minute to go. Long pass sent back out. D'Souza in a crowd, has that one stolen. Romero trying to get it on the right foot. Guzman able to take it out and play it back to Gamboa, who will just clear it out down to 35 seconds. And the Sidekick so far mounting no real attack. Pereira off the boards into the box. No shot coming from outside. Gamboa with the save. Down to 13 seconds. Looking for the quick counter with Baliat. That's a great job by Keats to play it back. Sent in once again. Keats clears it. And that'll do it for the first half. At the break, Tacoma on top of Dallas 5-2. It's MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business.
After the review, the call on the field is upheld.
So the call in the later stages going to result, they're going to put 0.7 back on the clock. and now they'll just leave it, and now it's at the half. So they sort it out, get it back, and we head to the locker rooms. 5-2 Tacoma on top of Dallas. You are watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Wind 6 miles, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Lobby who during halftime interview and he is fasting. It's going to be really interesting to see that. Marco Fabian, barely a minute and a half into the game, fires one well outside of the yellow line. Marco Fabian right in the back of the net. With a strike on the left foot. Briscoe flying header into a backflip. Kai Briscoe. This kid is electric.
Second goal of the season for Briscoe. Oh my goodness, is that fun to see.
Cardo has no clue what he just saw. Take another look at this.
Shoots it along the far boards. Reagan far post shot. Goal! It's Danny! He finds the net and opens his Kansas City Comets account. Welcome to the Comets, Danny.
Sidekicks need to have some urgency here as Lovegrove lines up the shot. Chavez now can dribble clear. 2v1 despite the numbers deficit. Here's Chavez into the attacking zone. Chavez goes on, rolls it across. Macias! The Outlaws score 3 on 6. As shorty as you get.
number 500 in Ian Bennett's career. Only the second player ever in the league to eclipse that total.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement, because this season, the action is non-stop.
When hail damages your car, you need a repair company you can trust. That's where Total Hail Solutions comes in. As North Texas's top auto hail repair company, we're committed to bringing your vehicle back to its best, fast, and hassle-free. And now, as the official dent company of the Dallas Sidekicks, we're offering $500 cash back on all repairs for Sidekicks fans. Simply bring in your ticket and let us take care of the rest. Total Hail Solutions, trusted, reliable, and ready to help you drive confidently again.
Shoot! He scores!
MASL in 5, back once again. What's going on, folks? I'm Alex Bastiavansky. It is great to see you again. We got lots to get you caught up on from stuff that's gone down over the past few days. And we've got to preview what's coming up this weekend in just 5 minutes. So let's go.
I think it was just a bench warning, Tom. It looked like on Coach Stokic.
Tayo turning, shot the goal! All hail the king. He's got his first as a member of the Wave.
Frank Tayo made his debut with the Milwaukee Wave last weekend, and I'd say he made a pretty good impression, to put it mildly. The league's all-time points leader was unstoppable, racking up 4 goals, plus a helper as Milwaukee smoked Kansas City 13-3. Now, we wondered what the chemistry between him and Ian Bennett would be like. Frighteningly good, as it turns out. Beautiful assist by Bennett to Frank right there. They will be a terrifying duo. And it was a milestone day for IB26 as well. The MASL legend had 2 points, taking him over the 500 mark for his career. Congratulations to the Canadian assassin. The Wave snapped KC's 8-game winning streak in the process. Let's check in on the playoff race. St. Louis is suddenly surging. They face Dallas, a team they're fighting for 8th spot, and absolutely teed off on them, winning 9-2. That marks the biggest margin of victory for St. Louis so far this season. They also faced Utica City, and once again, the ambush was flexing its offensive muscle. It was Star Wars night in St. Louis, and the Force was definitely with them.
Everything else is going to change.
Oh,
Frank.
Chili on a take. Chili Willie!
They racked up 9 goals in this contest as well, holding off UCFC 9-8. And the team they are chasing for 8th spot missed a golden opportunity to pad its lead. TACOMA was hosting San Diego and just couldn't quite pull it off, losing to the Sockers 8-5. So they sat in 8th spot, but the ambush entered this weekend with a game in hand, so they've got time to make up that difference. There are lots of great games happening this weekend. 2 huge ones include the top 3 teams in the league. Both involve KC. The Comets traveled to Chihuahua on Friday to face the first-place Savage, who they beat 5-2 back on January 25th. 2 days later, they'll be back at home against second-place San Diego. They've had 2 great games this season, those squads, with each team winning 1. Okay, your Green Drop Players of the Week: Boris Pardo in goal from San Diego, Omar Silla from Baltimore defensively, and offensively it is, yes, the King, Frank Taillou. Let's start with King Frank making his Milwaukee debut. Couldn't have gone much better. Absolutely dominant. 5 points in that massive win over the KC Comets. Defensively, Omar Silla, what a game he had against Harrisburg. Great on defense and offensively as well. 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist in the big Baltimore win. And in goal, Boris Pardo doing what Boris Pardo does. Big saves, and he also chipped in with 2 assists in the win over Tacoma. Okay, plays of the week now.
No 6th attacker jersey has been deployed yet onto the...
Oh, from Gamboa! Oh, Noah. To Reggett far post shot, goal! It's Danny!
Lovegrove lines up the shot. Chavez now can dribble clear. 2v1 despite the numbers deficit. Here's Chavez into the attacking zone. Chavez goes on, rolls it across. Macias!
Seconds, get back Alvis, fakes the shot. Marujo slips a bit. Dantas!
Checo. Diegas.
Oh, my!
Oh, what a blast from Diegas!
Ruggles from distance plays himself. Wallace Scora. Look at Drew Ruggles go. Christo tries to read it, comes off his line. Ruggles called his own number.
He's a great salesman sometimes.
A performance.
Almeida Dalu!
I doff my cap to you, good sir.
Hero now in his 11th season, the only coach in the MASL. Ian coming down, shot like goal! Oh, what a combination there from Ricardo to Ian. Wave leads 3-0. Point number 500 in Ian Bennett's career.
And that is going to wrap things up for today's show. But just a reminder that all throughout the MASL season, to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the league, be sure to check out their official social media outlets. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
With 6 calls, from 6 straight, we're on.
Halftime from Dallas and a 5-2 lead for Tacoma. Stars get off to the fast start. A 3-0 lead after one. Shots on goal, a key statistic in the first half. Tacoma leading Dallas 19-7 in that category. That largely tells the story. Stars able to control in terms of time of possession and ultimately shots on goal. Chances limited for the Sidekicks. They do take advantage of a power play opportunity in the second quarter. The Lovegrove goal pulled Dallas to within 3 at 4-1. A late goal from Felipe de Souza would once again pull Dallas back within 3 at 5-2, but the Stars, 5 goals from 5 different players, spread it around, and pressure defense, able to create a couple of odd man rushes, transition goals, and the Stars with the 5-2 lead as we ready the start of the third period. And we remind fans, get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter. Also, don't forget to subscribe to MASL TV on YouTube. You'll find game rebroadcasts, MASL shows, highlights, and more. So we get ready for the start of the third period. The Sidekicks will start the uphill climb down 3 as they start the third period, but they certainly even things up to a large degree in that second period. But can they start to chip into this lead here in the third period? So far, Tacoma has been able to maintain that early cushion that they built up, leading it by 3. As we start the third period, the side foot into the Sidekick zone. Gamboa will clear it back out to midfield. Contact. Hansen and Baliot tied up. First foul on Hansen. Sidekicks with a restart just outside the Star zone. Flavio Guzman, who had a good look, plays it into the box. Baliot trying to ward off defenders in a crowd. Gets it in the direction of the Stars' goal, but Beretta with the easy save. Kai Briscoe centers for Romero. You note the difference in the pressure on the ball, and Sidekick fans might quickly point to the departure of Colin O'Keefe late in February, who so often was able to amp up pressure for the Sidekicks. But O'Keefe traded to the ambush, currently in a battle for that 8th playoff spot with these two teams. And you miss a guy like Colin O'Keefe. I'd like to see the Sidekicks put a little more pressure. Baliot tries to thread it through, and again, Beretta there quickly. Pereira back in the Star zone and off the ball. Whistles come in. There is a good look at Nick Pereira.
Dallas Sidekicks penalty, a bench minor, 2 minutes for too many men on the field.
We've got a bench violation, too many men on the field. That's a big call. And the Stars will restart it.
Serving the bench minor for the Dallas Sidekicks, number 18, Oscar Romero.
Oscar Romero going to serve the penalty. And early in the third, the power play opportunity for Tacoma. So the danger ramps up ever so slightly for the Sidekicks, down 3. Not wanting to dig the hole any deeper. Cox at the top. Mendoza across. Cox had a notion. Plenty of time. You look for Pereira on the near side, and they will work it across. Skipping over the sidekick defense to the top with Cox. No shot yet. Now stepping in and a drive and a goal! That you can't place it any better. Caceres coming off a couple of goals in the loss to the Strikers last Friday night. And on the power play, no chance for Gamboa. Great patience for the Stars on the power play as Alex Caceres goes top shelf. 7th goal for Caceres. His 3rd now in the last couple of games. Another defender who has become a significant weapon on the attack. Centering pass from Lovegrove, nobody home. Sidekicks trying to keep it in. Off the boards into the box. No shot coming, it's still loose and cleared out. Lovegrove battling Briscoe. And the foul called. It's going to go on Briscoe. Lovegrove up quickly and wants to move. Into the corner. Push on D'Souza, no call. Clear down. Gamboa there quickly. So both teams have tallied on the power play. The Stars lead back to 4. Equals their largest. Chipped into the corner. Off the wall into the center, but not able to get there in time. They wanted D'Souza. Spur sends it across. Now he'll side foot looking for Souza. Keats gets it back from Spur. And the Stars get it through the neutral zone. Torres back up top to Caceres. On the drive, Romero off the boards into the box. Hernandez clears it out, but not all the way. Still loose. Romero. Shot from Spur. Goes 5-hole past Gamboa. Willie Spur with his 6th goal on the season. And it's shades of the opening period for the Stars, as again they come out quickly and jump on the sidekicks in the opening moments of a half. Here in the second half, 2 goals in the first 4 minutes, and the Stars enjoy their largest lead of the night at 7-2. As once again they find space in the sidekick zone, and it was Spur largely one-on-one with Gamboa. Gamboa, tough spot. Just got beat up high by Caceres. The turnaround from Lovegrove blocked out front. Cleared all the way down to Gamboa. But that's just a tough assignment for Gamboa, who's largely one-on-one with Spur, and Willie Spur able to get it through the wickets on Gamboa. Spur now with a goal and an assist in the game. 7-2. Well, the sidekicks had hoped to inch a little closer. Maybe set themselves up as the shot from Silva up and over the glass. But instead, it's just the opposite. The power play goal for Caceres, and then Willie Spur pushes it to 7-2. Pereira. They bring the double team with D'Souza, and the foul called, and there's that strong frame again from Pereira. Even D'Souza Comes on the double team, but Pereira with enough strength to maintain, draws the foul, keeps it for the Stars. Outside with Correa. Nani Mendoza will send it across to Cox. Well, for those that have followed the Sidekicks throughout this season, this bears a similarity to a couple of losses that the Sidekicks have had the last couple of weeks, most notably here at home to Chihuahua and then on the road at St. Louis, where as much as anything, the Sidekicks have just run into a buzzsaw of a team playing great soccer. 7-2. And you just have to give a lot of credit to the Stars tonight. It's been great execution on the attack again. On the wing, shot blocked at the point. Escalera trying to keep it alive off the glass to Lovegrove. Now Baliat in transition. Baliat with a head of steam dials up the shot off the board. It's into the box, and the Stars have it. Cleared back out by Spur, who has returned. Now Keats will keep it, but there has been nothing cheap about the 7 goals from the Stars here in this one. Just a great job creating good looks and taking advantage. Keats chips it into the box, but Gamboa there. Back outside. Baliat working against Keats. Gets it on the left foot. Down he goes. No call. Will play on. Poked free, but it stays with the Stars. Romero plays it to himself in space, trying to win the race. He'll get there, top of the arc. Romero looking for a lane, and it's Gamboa who gets over and just yanks that one away. Romero couldn't quite get it on the foot for a shot. But you're here, Romero has officially arrived with Tacoma. With that early goal, putting the Stars on top in the early going. And again, for those watching the Sidekicks all season long, Romero was beyond on fire. I don't know what the next level up from that is, but that was Romero, who I want to say, I don't have it in front of me, but I believe had 7 goals in his last 3 games in a Sidekicks uniform this season before being traded on February 27th. But Romero had really stepped up. And alongside Jamie Lovegrove and Blas Perez, and the Sidekicks appeared to be gelling as a unit. But a couple of moves off the field, decision made to move O'Keefe and Romero along with Christian Quintana. And the Sidekicks have had to shuffle off. Meanwhile, we do have a blue card down on the field. And we'll await a resolution. But this, as always, a good time to remind you, if you disagree with the call tonight, you might just see it on the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review. Under Review with Phil Levanco and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube. I don't know if this one qualifies for high controversy, but they will sort it out. And the call going to be a bench minor. Again, too many men on the field. So for the second time in this third period, the Sidekicks pick up the penalty for too many men on the field, and we'll have another power play. And Tacoma will look for a little more breathing room. Step aside very quickly from Dallas, 7-2, Tacoma on top.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league. all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASL iFootball, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASL iFootball to sign up, get started, and play.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Power play opportunity for Tacoma. And the Sidekicks in a hole down 7-2. Reminder, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Check out MASLsoccer.com. All right, let's correct it. Thought the call on the field was on Dallas, but there's a look at Jamel Cox, and it's too many men on the field going against Tacoma. So obviously that changes the dynamic significantly. Each team now guilty of that penalty, and you see the 2 minutes go on the board and a chance for the Sidekicks. 7:37 remaining in the third period, as it was Cox and the Stars off the bench too quickly, as Cox will serve the penalty after they sort it out. So we've got it going, and for the Sidekicks, a chance back on the power play for the second time tonight. They did find Lovegrove for a power play goal in the second period. And even with 7:37 remaining in the third period, you have the decided sense that this is a must for the Sidekicks to take advantage here. Down 5. Flavio Guzman on, along with Lovegrove up top and Silva. Lovegrove on the drive. In the corner. Back out to Silva. D'Souza leaves it for Silva. Shot blocked at the point. It's still loose. It's in the box. No shot coming, and it's cleared out by Tacoma. Boy, that was a bouncing ball right out in front. But it did not find its way to a green jersey. A drive from D'Souza! Second goal of the game, as D'Souza rifles it past Beretta. Sidekicks continue their strong play on the power play. They convert again, 7-3. They creep within 4, but can the Sidekicks get a run going? As D'Souza rips it by Beretta. Watching that near post, but D'Souza shakes it up. Goes wide. Felipe D'Souza with his 4th goal in a Sidekick uniform, coming on late here in the month of March and giving the Sidekicks a lift offensively that they badly need. Still down 4. Stars back on the attack. Torres working on Baliat, centers it up, still loose, Half volley from Ramos, who's back on off the crossbar as Hernandez will play it back. As Torres able to play it off the boards. Good look for Tacoma. Collision, Cox and Valadez. This call going to go against Dallas. 6:02 remaining in the third. The foul for Valadez. Stars will restart. Silva bringing a little more pressure with Romero. Off Romero, Hernandez will leave it for Gamboa. Keats all the way and airs it up and over the glass. Go back to Gamboa. I think if the Sidekicks can get another one here, you never know. A lot of time, 5:40. But so far, what's been missing tonight for the Sidekicks is any kind of run. Get one, but the Stars have had an answer. Hard drive back outside. Mendoza. Johnny Mendoza missed the last couple of games, but returns to the lineup tonight. John out to Romero. Gets it back in the corner. Hernandez will bring the pressure. Still loose. Lovegrove swoops in, has the steal. Looking for Lovegrove on the near side. In traffic. Working against Hansen. Just ahead of Romero with the lead pass. In the corner. Powell still working. John. And Hansen will play it out. 4:44. As Romero will head off. Ramos back on for Tacoma. Busy night for that man. Juan Gamboa. And the Sidekick goal will have a top-of-the-arc restart for the Sidekicks. Did score off a set piece from inside the arc back in the second period. Silva back to D'Souza in the shot. Too much air. Up and over the crossbar. Well, in the absence of Blas Perez, wouldn't it be nice for the Sidekicks if Felipe D'Souza turned into that sidekick for Jamie Lovegrove? He's got a couple of goals tonight. In transition, what a save from Gamboa on the shot from Cox. Willie Spur back on. You're here, Romero. Short stint on the bench. He's back on. Pereira has been held relatively in check tonight. And one squirts through. Oh. Apologies. Momentarily lost it. I mentioned that Pereira, again, Sidekicks have done a relatively good job, but you can only imagine that that has freed up some opportunities for some of the other Tacoma players who have taken full advantage to the tune of a 7-3 lead here late in the third, and that is always the danger of the attention you pay toward the primary attackers and the balance that you have to find. Because by all accounts, the Sidekicks, I should say, have done a pretty good job against Pereira. Trying to leave it on the heel. Shot from Caceres is wide. It's loose in the box on one hop, and Gamboa's got the save. Another good look for Cox. But Gamboa able to recover. Long pass inside. D'Souza in from the right. I should say a centering ball, and Beretta able to dive on it. Apologies moments ago for the lost signal, but we're back. Well, that was almost A real break for the Sidekicks as they quickly went from defense to offense, getting it to D'Souza. But Beretta wins the race in the box. Meanwhile, set for a restart outside the Dallas zone. You hear Romero quickly on. On the drive, Mendoza trying to leave the pass, looking for Pereira. But the pass doesn't get through. D'Souza working right, poked away by Caceres. Out to midfield, Stars have it back, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Moises Hernandez picking up the foul call. Briscoe outside to Pereira, and Briscoe goes down hard. And now a little bit of jawing. They're still talking. And there's the yellow card. So it was Moises Hernandez who initially had the blue card for tripping on Briscoe, and I think that's what got Pereira upset. Asking for and getting the reckless tackle on Hernandez. And then as they continue to jaw Hernandez and Pereira, they will both draw yellow cards for dissent. And strictly from a strategic standpoint, that's probably a pretty good trade for the Sidekicks, as Hernandez and Pereira will head off. Stars lose their leading scorer, and Hernandez, an outstanding defenseman for the Sidekicks, but part of that unit on the back line. So the double yellows on Pereira and Hernandez. The Sidekicks will take the trade, but the reckless tackle does leave a power play opportunity for the Stars, who will go with the man advantage. Jamel Cox, who's been busy. And a drive and a goal right off the bat as they find Nani Mendoza, who fires it just inside the post. And both teams have been outstanding on the power play, just a little late getting over Rafael Rodriguez. Can't shut down the lane. That's enough room for Mendoza. His fourth goal on the season. And welcome back to the lineup, Nani Mendoza, who missed the losses against San Diego and Empire at the tail end of that lengthy homestand, but comes back as the Stars head out on the road. 8-3. And the Sidekicks, again, just can't sustain any kind of momentum. They get the big goal from D'Souza. But just as the Stars need an answer, they find one. I'll double check between periods, but I think it's 8 goals now from 8 different players. Ramos in transition. Through the box, left outside. The drive partially fanned on it. Meanwhile, it ends up in the box. The shot and a save for Gamboa. Looking for the half volley and cleared out to midfield. John took the shot from outside, and it looked like it was going to be cleared, but it ended up in the box. Trouble for Dallas. They escape, but we play on. 8-3. will restart from the top of the arc. Cox at the arc. Timeout. Tacoma going to take a timeout. 1:05 remaining in the third. And the Stars on top of the Sidekicks, 8-3 on MASL TV. And back to action. From the restart, centering pass. Cleared out, Guzman can't handle it, stays with Romero. They work it across to Mendoza. Still on the attack. Now the Stars will set up in the final minute of the third period. Looking to punctuate a strong third period that has seen them take the lead from 3-5. It was 5-2 at the half. Now it's 8-3. Down to 30 seconds. You hear Romero. Caceres will get it back. Stars looking for perhaps one final push. Down to 15 seconds. Spur. Switches the attack to Romero in space, down to 6 seconds. Romero back outside. Up top, Caceres and the Stars will go to the fourth on top, 8-3. You are watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Hailstorms can cause devastating damage to your home. But what if you could protect it with the best? Introducing Total Storm Solutions, installers of the hail-proof roofing system. Not only will you shield your home from costly future damage, but you'll also increase its value and save on your insurance premiums. Total Storm Solutions is proud to sponsor your Dallas Sidekicks and offer free shingle upgrades when you mention this ad. Protect your home today. Visit TotalStormSolutions.com to learn more.
Heading to the fourth period in Dallas in a game of import in terms of the playoff picture, and it's a reminder that it's never too early to start talking playoffs. Join 8 of our teams in sunny San Diego as they square off in the MASL Ron Newman Cup playoffs April 5th through the 7th. Ticket deposits are now being accepted. Visit frontwavearena.com for more information. (8-3), Tacoma on top. Sidekicks will look to get it going. Felipe D'Souza, Flavio Guzman, and D'Souza has been much of the offense for the Sidekicks with a couple of goals here tonight. But the Stars got off quickly in this one with the early lead and have never let go in a big matchup. This the first and only matchup between the two teams on the season. And the Stars, with a win in this one, would be back into the 8th spot, a couple of points up on St. Louis. And it would leave the Sidekicks in 10th place and 5 points out of the playoffs if this score should hold. Into the corner with John. Working on Hernandez back to the right. Hernandez able to dig it out, get it to the corner to D'Souza. Hansen will track it down. We're back on Saturday night as the Sidekicks finish off their last 4 games of the season here at home in the Credit Union of Texas Event Center. So they're back Saturday night, welcoming in the Texas Outlaws. Valadez able to win it from Cox. Hernandez will leave it for Gamboa. Caceres into space, one-timer from Cox. Romero got a piece. Played out to Baliat. Baliat with no numbers. In on Caceres, gets it on the right foot, the shot just wide. Beretta creating just enough angle to deny Baliat. Silva will switch it to Lovegrove. Lovegrove, the shot out front, Baliat right there, but Beretta able to smother it. Romero in space. And you can readily see the Sidekicks moving up defensively, more challenge at the point of attack. Going to put more pressure on that passing in the backfield that has been so good. Shot for Romero, just high. Well, it's certainly going to carry considerable danger, as well as the Stars have moved the ball to bring more pressure, but not much choice for Terry Woodbury and the Sidekicks down 5 in a must-win game. Escalera. Souza had it momentarily. Off to Guzman. Guzman in the box. They quickly bring the double team. It's still loose, but Gamboa gets there. Briscoe and Souza nearly had the steal. Sidekicks have had some trouble in their own zone getting out here tonight. Into space. Romero will track it down in the corner. Gamboa positioned well. Lovegrove goes high. Briscoe to Souza at the arc. Souza looking for a lane. Baladez with good pressure has the steal. Lovegrove ahead to D'Souza. No numbers for D'Souza. Now the pressure comes from Correa. A foul call. And Keats will bring it back in. Corey Keats also missed the last couple of games. Willie Spur, a couple of points here tonight. And Tacoma, obviously, as time rolls, can be satisfied to simply draw a little more time off the clock with this comfortable margin. Into space, along the boards, John working against Hernandez. Hernandez wins it. John bringing the pressure, but Hernandez keeps it. Romero across to Gamboa. 8 goals from 8 different players tonight for Tacoma. They raced out to a 4-0 lead early in the second period. And the Sidekicks haven't really been able to do much better. Lovegrove with a great pass. Baladez right there. And the goal by Bradley Baladez makes it 8-4 to finish the point. After that 4-0 lead, the Sidekicks seem to settle in and battle more on even terms, but haven't been able to sustain any kind of run. Hence, you look up 9:29 remaining in the ballgame, and it's still a full 4-goal margin at 8-4. But Lovegrove to Baladez. First goal of the fourth period belongs to Dallas, but still a ways to go, down 4. Beretta. Long pass, Silva working against Souza in the corner. Hernandez back on. It's still loose in the corner with Cox. Gamboa sends this one up and out of play. Chance for a set piece here from the corner. No, they're going to say this is going to go with, no, it is going to be Tacoma. Okay. So Caceres quickly brings it in. Romero. Pereira leaves it in space for Cox. Teixeira on. Silva. Gamboa, it's loose out front. The shot just wide. Mendoza with a golden opportunity in the box, but can't redirect it online. Back to Pereira. See if the Sidekicks can take advantage. Still down 4. Silva. Working against Mendoza. Into the star zone. Teixeira tries to play it off the boards. Beretta positioned well. Winding down toward 8 minutes to go. Ramos on the run. Poked away. It's a nice job defensively from Rafael Rodriguez. Correa trying to split a double team, and again Rodriguez gets in there to poke it free. The whistle comes in. Rodriguez going to commit the foul. So the restart for Tacoma. Under 8 to go. They Entered into the Dallas zone. Left back Ramos just gets there. The hard charge on Gamboa from Tyler John. And Gamboa still down and will await the call. And this is going to be a penalty as John trying to close that gap and get a shot off, but gets more Gamboa than ball. And a power play opportunity for Dallas. And similar to the third period where Dallas did convert, this an absolute must. No time to waste for the Sidekicks. Timeout from Dallas, 8-4, Tacoma on.
With 6 calls, runway 26 straight, clear to land.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Sidekicks on the power play. 7:45 remaining in the game. A reminder, you can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Silva up top. Gamboa up on this must-convert power play for the Sidekicks. Poked out to Silva. Flavio Guzman. Relatively quiet night, blocked at the point by Hansen. Still loose, Guzman trying to corral Briscoe. Plays it into space, but Silva will get there. Still a minute 20. D'Souza. Off to Silva. Up top, Guzman tries to thread it through. The one-timer from D'Souza, blocked by Beretta. In the corner, Caceres can't get it out. Beretta drives all the way down. Gamboa there. Guzman leaves it for Silva. No Lovegrove on the... No, here it is, Lovegrove. First touch on the power play for Lovegrove. Silva back to Lovegrove on the wing. The shot on the ground. Beretta down to get it. Down to 37 seconds. Long pass. Pereira can't handle it cleanly. D'Souza comes away with it. Guzman. Now it's D'Souza up top. They switch it to Lovegrove. They've pulled the goalie. Romero looking for a call on the shot from outside. Briscoe went down to block it. Did he get it with the hand? And we'll have a restart for Lovegrove just right of the arc. Chance here with 7 seconds remaining on the power play. Sidekicks still 2 men up with Romero on. Lovegrove, hard drive, can't get it through the wall. One-timer, partially blocked outside by Hansen. D'Souza still has it, but has it poked away from behind. Ramos weaving his way through traffic. Good pass up ahead. Lovegrove saves the breakaway with the slide tackle back the other way. Looking on the outside for Guzman and looking for a call as he just overshot Guzman. Meanwhile, a Stars player down, 5:29 remaining in the fourth quarter, and they'll take a look. And is that Correa? I believe it is, yeah. It's Adrian Correa. It's been a tremendous performance from Tacoma without Chris Toth and Alessandro Canale. 2 of only 3 players taken from the MASL to again participate in the Beach Volleyball Championship for the United States National Beach Soccer Team. But the Stars have made the trip on the road for the first time in over a month, and without a couple of their key contributors. They have led throughout and are a little better than 5 minutes away from getting themselves back into the playoffs. That's going back to the slide tackle by Lovegrove. And good to see Correa up and heading off. And Lovegrove with the corner for the Sidekicks. First time tonight the Sidekicks unable to convert on the power play. But a chance for a set piece here with Lovegrove from the corner. Shot from the wing. They wanted to go back to D'Souza looking for the hat trick, but fired that one up and over. Unable to get it out. Teixeira with a drive. It's online. Beretta with the save. So the rip for Teixeira can't get through. Pereira, back outside. Beretta along the boards into the corner. It'll make it to Gamboa. Rodriguez. They'll switch it to Hernandez. Rodriguez leaves it for D'Souza. Looking at the top of the arc. But only Keats there. At midfield, they get it to Pereira. Working against Hernandez. They'll come on the double team. Good pass. Save Gamboa. Good look, I believe, for Romero, and Gamboa comes up with the big save. It has been a relentless attack for the Stars. Still at 29 shots. They've been outshot here in the fourth as the Sidekicks have amped up the pressure, certainly. Down 5 entering the fourth, and the Stars certainly content to control the ball. Clock decidedly their friend as the fourth quarter rolls along. Romero out into space as the goal now fully empty for the Sidekicks with Romero on. Guzman in transition on the give and go, tried to leave it for Baliat. I think Baliat looking for the shot from Guzman there. Now a chance. Gamboa back on the give and go, and it's TACOMA that converts with Souza getting it back from Ramos. Well, the Sidekicks in a situation where they've got to sell out to try and make something happen. And the Stars quickly on the counter. Souza leaves it for Ramos, gets it back, and converts. Felipe Souza, 7th goal on the season. And they continue to spread it around. Felipe Souza in his 3rd season, but didn't play at all last year. So after the year off, he has returned, appearing in his 16th game this season, so back in the fold for TACOMA. 9-4. Played all the way out, the long shot, and the big bounce, but the follow to push it to 10-4. John wins the race and gets the empty netter. 10-4. And with that goal, Tyler John becomes the first player with 2 goals here tonight. 10 goals from 9 different players. And for John, continuing this breakout season offensively, 14 goals for Tyler John on the season. And that is a big step forward for the 3rd-year defender for TACOMA, who is turning into a significant offensive threat for TACOMA. 10-4. Hernandez looking to get it back on the drive, back outside, the one-timer to goal. One more highlight as Silva, off the pass from Hernandez, able to get it by Beretta. 10-5. Credit to Hernandez. Initially, the pass was just offline and got away from Hernandez, but he didn't give up on the play. In traffic, able to get a foot on it, push it back out to Silva. And for Felipe Silva, just his 2nd goal on the season, but it's his 2nd goal in the last 3 games. So Felipe Silva starting to get into the attack here late in 2025. And for Silva, a highlight here late. He joined the Sidekicks on December 20th, so well into the season, but has become a solid contributor on that back line. He gets the late goal here. We're under 2 minutes to go. The Stars on their way. They have come on the road. Pereira denied by Gamboa. The shot up over the crossbar. Great save from Gamboa. But the Stars in maybe the biggest game of the year for this team. Shot from Baliat online. Beretta has the save. They have come up with what must be one of their strongest performances of the year as well. Really in control from the outset here. And with this win, they will be back into the 8th spot, leapfrogging St. Louis. Up to 23 points. Both St. Louis and TACOMA after tonight with 4 games remaining on their schedule. St. Louis will be here in Dallas on March 25th. But that one figures to come down to the wire. Shot from Guzman gets through Baliat. Pereira in traffic. Guzman digs it out, leaves it for Hernandez. Rivas in transition. Into the zone, Baliat. A lot of traffic in front. Baliat still looking for a lane back outside. Shot from Guzman, now from way downtown. Shot blocked out front, still loose, shot wide. And in the final seconds, perhaps that one's going to count. I believe it came in just before the buzzer. Moises Hernandez, who's had a tough night, he's going to make the case. Got that shot off. Either way, Tacoma going to come in to Dallas and get the big win. For Tacoma, they move their record to 7-10-3 on the season. With the win here tonight, Dallas drops to 6-15 on the year. We'll wrap up our coverage from Dallas. Tacoma with the win. Thanks so much for joining us. So long, everybody.